My name is Marcy and I am the owner here at My Pretty Posh Princess. First and foremost, thank you so much for visiting our website. I'm making this video today because whether you found us from Google or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or any of those avenues, I know that when you're first getting started using beads, it can be overwhelming trying to figure out what you need and how to get started. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, I encourage you to click in the description to go to our blog on our website, myprettyposhprincess.com, because I have a full rundown of everything we're about to talk about. If you're watching this video on the website, myprettyposhprincess.com, when you're finished, go ahead and scroll through. We're going to talk about now what you're going to find. So first of all, when you're trying to figure out what you want to do and what projects that you want to make, it can feel very overwhelming. And I don't want you to feel like that. I know that our website has a lot of stuff on it. We have over 3.5 million beads here at My Pretty Posh Princess. So with that being said, I understand that our tabs and our drop-down menus can be just a little bit overwhelming. I do have a lot, but I also try to keep things organized so it's somewhat easy for you to find what you're looking for. So what I have done in the blog, if you're watching this from the blog, what I have done is I have broken everything down into kind of a 3-step process. So the first thing that you need to do is figure out what type of project do you want to make. Are you going to be making an acrylic project using acrylic beads? We're standing in the acrylic room right now. Or do you want to make some sort of sensory or teething project that uses silicone beads, which is in the silicone room over there? If you don't know, then I encourage you from our website, scroll down and find the What's the Difference video. In that video, I explain to you the difference between acrylic beads and silicone beads and the types of projects that you would use them for. If you think both sound great and you would like to do both, then go ahead and dive into both. Step 2, which is one of the most important steps when it comes to using beads and making projects, is figuring out what type of hardware that you need, because the hardware that you use highly depends on your project and its intended use. So definitely watch our video that goes in depth on the different types of hardware for acrylic and silicone projects, what they are used for, what they look like, and where you can find them on the website. So definitely do that. After you do that, there might be some other questions like, how do I actually make these items? Which is a really good question. You can browse the website, you can get things coming, they're on the way to you, but how the heck do you use them? What do you do? It can be overwhelming at first, but we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. When you get your package from My Pretty Posh Princess, which is gonna come really fast, by the way, I want you to be so excited, ready to rip it open and just get to work. So I have created on my YouTube channel some different types of tutorials. When it comes to acrylic beads, my favorite tutorial is the minimal hardware super strong technique. Now you can use that video to learn how to make a chunky bubblegum bead necklace like this. I highly encourage that method, although it's not the only method, so definitely check that one out. Also on our YouTube, I have a 5-part silicone how-to series. This series is amazing. It shows you 5 different projects using different types of silicone beads, hardware, finding, that type of thing. Now remember, I have had My Pretty Posh Princess for almost 8 years. So I've done videos along the way. Some of the information in the videos, while it will be true, prices or where you find them on the website could definitely be different. So keep that in mind when you're watching any of our videos on our YouTube, that the date that they were recorded compared to the date that you're looking at, there could be some minor changes. With that being said, once you go through on our website, so if you're watching from the website, once you kind of scroll down through this page, there's going to be a lot of information. I also have broken down for you some clickable links. So if you're wanting to work on an acrylic project, I have set up the most popular and what I think to be one of the best options if you want to start out with something a little smaller, not quite as expensive, but to get a really large variety. So in acrylic, this is the Essential Starter Pack. This comes with solids, pearls, rhinestones, and polka dots. It doesn't include stripes, but you can definitely find a mixed bag of those on our website. You can also find a kit very similar to this in 12mm. So if you aren't interested in the larger 20mm beads, you can definitely find something extremely similar in 12mm under the 12mm category. When it comes to silicone beads, I have broken it down into small kits, medium kits, large kits, and mixes. These different things that I have linked there in that blog, they are not all inclusive, which by that I mean it doesn't cover everything on the website. It's only linking you to 4 different collections. So I highly encourage you to shop around the website, click through the different tabs, but please don't feel overwhelmed. I know there's a lot to choose from. Keeping that in mind, I also want to touch briefly on sold out or out of stock items. We constantly have shipments coming in. We get multiple shipments a week and we don't always know what's going to show up. So we've added this really great option here on the website where you can click notify when available. So if there's something on the website that you really love and it's out of stock, click notify when available, and as soon as we put it in stock, it's going to notify you so that you can purchase it. That's one really great option that we have for sold out or unavailable items. Another thing to keep in mind is that I'm constantly trying to keep new and fresh items coming. So what you see on the website today could be different next week. Today is it's September 2020, and I have a ton of brand new silicone kits on the way. I'm not exactly sure what day they're going to get here, but if you're watching this at a later date, hopefully they're already on. But I'm only telling you that because I just want you to know that I am constantly trying to provide new and fresh and exciting things here at My Pretty Posh Princess. So don't feel overwhelmed. First of all, just don't feel overwhelmed. Number one, don't feel overwhelmed when you're on the website because it's going to be so fun. You're going to have a really great time. And two, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. Due to volume, it might take me a little longer to get back to you, but I always try. And number three, if you ever have a question or if you ever just feel lost or you don't know what to do, go to my YouTube channel. I try to have so many videos on there for you to watch that are going to really direct you in the right places. So thank you so much for joining me here at Chunky Bubblegum Bead Paradise. If you are watching this on YouTube, please click to the blog. It's going to take you to something that is very organized with clickable links and photos and just additional videos so you don't have to search for them. And if you're watching from the website right now, feel free to browse, enjoy, and most importantly, you are gonna have so much fun. I am so excited for you. Make sure you're following My Pretty Posh Princess on Facebook and Instagram, and follow me, owner Marcy, at Marcy, MARCICCC on TikTok for some super fun things here in the bead room. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this helps, and have fun!